guys, it's Angie here from Mostly Maple, and I'm here for another edition of Mostly Maple Shoesday Tuesday. And today I'm going to actually talk about sneakers. And I say actually because I'm really not much of a sneaker person. I did a video before about flip-flops and how the fashion gods per se don't really consider the flip-flop a shoe necessarily, and I think for me that's how I feel about sneakers. I don't know why. Sneakers are great. There's nothing wrong with sneakers. I know that there are some fabulous sneakers out there, and there are sneakerheads all over the place that are probably thinking like, what the hell are you talking about? Sneakers are a wonderful shoe, and you're absolutely right. It's just for me and my personal fashion, I'm just not much of a sneaker person. When I have to go out and wear comfortable shoes, I usually go to my flats, and that's it. But every once in a while, I do come across a sneaker that I love for one reason or another. And today, that's what I want to show you. That's what I want to talk about. It's 4 sneakers that I have that, for one reason or another, are just so fabulous that it doesn't even matter that they're sneakers. And the first shoe I want to talk about, actually I want to give a little bit of a backstory on. I don't know if when you were a kid you did the same thing, but a lot of people's experiences are similar. When they were going to school, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that you had the same experience as a child. But right before school started, around August, your mom would start to get that school supply list, so you would have to do your new school year shopping. And that would include getting some new clothes, school clothes, because you outgrew the ones that you wore last year, and your school supplies, and of course a new pair of shoes for school. Now, when I was growing up, Adidas sneakers I'm laughing because I just edited out a part where the cat went crazy and I was like, I'm gonna kill you. And now she just winds up making her way into the video anyway, so wonderful. So when I was growing up, Adidas sneakers were the biggest thing, and everyone had to have them, including me. And so every year when my mom would take me and my brother, I have a younger brother, out to go school shopping, you know, for the new school year, I would go out and pick out my Adidas sneakers. I had to pick out a new one each year, and how I picked them was the stripes on the side. I would pick out a new color every year. And I remember one year, I don't know why I remember this particular pair in particular, but it was like, not a metallic, but a shiny, like pretty blue. I can't describe like a hologrammy kind of effect of a blue, and it was a pale blue, and it was really pretty. And I remember thinking just that was odd pick for me because I love pink. I'm such a pink person, and I remember seeing the pinks and thinking like for sure that that's what I was going to get, but then I saw these blue and I had to have them, and I wound up picking those blue, and I remember those blue. I remember them. I remember them to this day like it was yesterday. So anyway, fast forward all the way to today. That trend is back. I feel so old that I'm old enough to have a trend that was popular in my lifetime, like be in style, then go out of style, and then come back in style. Like how am I that old already? That's a story in and of itself. But anyway, so Adidas sneakers are really back in trend, and I was happy about this because, as I said before, I'm not really a sneaker person, but it's nostalgic for me, and I do like the Adidas sneakers. I liked them when I was a kid, and they are a nice sneaker still today. That leads me to my problem. What color was I gonna get? What color? You see, because now it wasn't just for the school year. This is for my life now. Like, yeah, I can get other color, but no. To me, I don't know why. I felt like I needed to get one pair and have it be the perfect pair. And whatever color I picked was going to be the official color. And I didn't know. Should I go with the original? Should I go with white? Should I go with green? Should I go with a different, I didn't know. I was obsessing over this sneaker for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. When finally I came across the perfect Adidas shoe. When I saw this shoe, I said, that's the color. This is the perfect color for Angela's Adidas sneaker. For her lifetime Adidas sneaker. And it is the first sneaker that we're going to talk about today. And it happens to be this pair. Now, do you see that? Yep, that's right. That's Swarovski crystals. I had these made for me. These are just the white Adidas All-Stars, but with Swarovski crystals put on the stripes. And I had them put on both sides, because that was an option. And when I put the blog post up for this, I'll put the link to where I got these done. And if you want, you can have them just do the crystals on the outside, but I was like, no, I have to have them on both. But yeah, so this is the first sneaker I wanted to show you, and this is one of the sneakers that makes it into, this is a sneaker that's good enough for Angela. I mean, I can't get over it. When I did, when I saw this, I was like, this is it, this is it, this is my Adidas sneaker. This is the Adidas sneaker of my childhood, of my life. This is going to fulfill me. This is going to fulfill a part of my heart that's been missing. This is the Adidas sneaker that I've always wanted. Because honestly, what color is better than pink? Sparkle, right? Right. Now the next shoe I want to talk about is luxury shoes. For me, the other thing that's going to get me into a sneaker is having it be made well. I don't mean to say that in a snooty way, and I hope it's not coming off that way, but I do like nice things, and that goes for everything. I like nice handbags, nice clothes, and nice shoes. So why not have a nice sneaker, a luxury sneaker? Which brings me to the second shoe that I'm going to show you, which is my Coach pair of sneakers. These ones. They are not only luxury sneakers that are made well and beautiful, but they are so comfortable. And that's what you want in a sneaker, right? You want them to be comfortable. See, it has the pretty Coach. And this is suede on the tip. It has suede on the tip and suede in the back. And the Coach label, again in the back in white. And it's this bright, vibrant red that is just delicious and, again, so comfortable on your foot. I absolutely love these. And I remember when I first saw these, I was like, oh, I have to have these. Because I keep on saying it, but I'm not a big sneaker person. But when I saw these, I was like, yeah, this is, again, what's going to get me into a sneaker. Having a luxury, label on my foot as a sneaker, yeah, once again, that will get Angela into a sneaker. Now, just to show and prove that I am not a snotty person and I don't have to have all my sneakers be sneakers that are good enough for me, mean that they either have to be covered in Swarovski crystals or be made by a luxury brand, I do have a pair of sneakers that cost me only $1. And that's this pair. And no, it's not Converse. I found these at my local dollar store. And what I love about these is that they were, in fact, $1. I love a good bargain. There is no in-between with me. See, I either love things to be really nice and expensive or a really good bargain. And these are a fantastic bargain. They are also extremely comfortable, which is what we want in our sneakers, correct? I love that they're slip-on. I love that from afar they do look exactly, and even up close, they look exactly like the Converse. Sorry, the bottom's a little dirty. They are worn. See, proof that I do wear them. But yeah, no, they're not Converse. They are just no label, nothing. From my local dollar store, slip on. And that's what I liked about them. They were different. They weren't like your normal Converse sneaker. Because they were slip-on, and I could just slip them on and go, that's what I happen to like about them. Because part of the reason I don't like sneakers is that I feel like my foot is too enclosed. And that's probably why my go-to is the flip-flop and why I prefer and gravitate towards the flip-flop more than the sneaker for like my comfortable running around shoe, is because I don't like my feet being hot at all. I really don't. And when you wear a sneaker, you gotta wear socks with it because, come on, then your feet and your shoes are gonna smell unless you put powder in, which either way, your feet is gonna be enclosed. So whether you have socks on or not, your feet is enclosed and covered. So they get hot and sweaty, which is why you put the powder in to substitute the sock. And you put the sock in anyway, but the sock makes you extra hot. So to me, it's just a trap. Sneakers are a trap for me. So I guess unless they can be really pretty or a really good bargain and cute because I can just slip these on and go, then I don't see the point in getting them. I guess that's, as I'm talking and I'm exploring the reasons of why I don't really like this sneaker, but every once in a while, one will come away that I like. Now, another pair of sneakers that I have that I really like are also a cheap pair that I got from Old Navy. And I happened to get them at another extra good deal, because I really do love a bargain, during a Black Friday sale. I like a good sale, but I don't like Black Friday because I don't like how crazy people act, and I value my life too much, and nothing is worth your life, and I'm being entirely serious with that. The way that people behave on Black Friday is just despicable to me, and I'd rather not deal with it. Nothing is worth that much. There's a meme about that says like, the United States, the only place where, we go out and kill each other over material things right after the day where we are thankful for all that we have. And it's true. Why do people do that? But one year my husband and I did decide to go out and go to the Old Navy Black Friday sale because everything in the store was half off or over half off. It was a really good deal. And I know it had to be really good because that was the only way it was going to get me out of the house. And we did go later in the afternoon. There was no way we were going early in the day. We went after 3 p.m. And I have to say, I did write a blog post about it when it happened because this was a few years ago. I was very proud at the store because it wasn't crowded. The employees were very organized. They had a lot of cashiers. All the customers were very nice. Nobody shoved. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't messy. It was neat, organized, and suffice to say, nobody got killed, so I was very proud. But that was a one-time dealie for me. But I was happy I went because I did wind up getting some amazing things. And one of the things I happened to get was the next pair of sneakers that I want to talk to you about, which are these. Now, I love these because one, like I said, I did get a really good deal on them. I think in total I spent $12. Two, they are a hot pink, which is the next best color to sparkle. And they are lighter than air. These are perfect for walking. Like, I put these in my hand and they have to weigh less than an ounce. They really do. In fact, I'm gonna go check. I wanna go put these on a scale and I'll tell you how much they weigh. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went to go weigh these and I don't really know how much they weigh because it didn't even move. They are nothing. Okay, that proves it. They literally weigh nothing. The sole, like, I know it has, like, you know, this rubber sole that looks pretty thick and heavy, and I wish you guys could feel these because they are so light. They are nothing. They really do weigh nothing. I tried to weigh these and the scale didn't even move. They are so light. And they're under Old Navy's activewear, and they're walking shoes, like I said, and they really are perfect for walking. And I love that they have the neon laces to go with the pink, the bright pink color, because, again, it needs to stand out in order for it to be a good enough sneaker for me personally to get my foot into. And the fact that they are so lightweight also is a plus in the encompassing my feet part of sneakers that I don't like, because these don't make my feet really hot. So that's definitely a plus for these. So every once in a while I do gravitate towards these when I want to add a little flash to the bottom of my feet instead of just going to my normal black flats, which is what I normally wear, like I said, instead of a sneaker. So there we have it. The 4 sneakers that personally are good enough for me to put my foot into. And I want to know what you guys think. Do you prefer a flat over a sneaker, or do you like a sneaker over a flat to run around and do your errands? What do you find more comfortable? Do you agree with me in any way? Do you understand how maybe putting your foot inside a sneaker would be too hot for you and make your feet sweat too much and you not liking that? Or am I totally crazy and I'm the only one that has that issue? Let me know. And like always, this is Angie, and I'm here to remind you that shoes were made for walking, so get ready, girls, start walking.